Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Hello, everybody. And again, this is going to be Justin Pontarelli, not playing as Don Carnage. Guys, I'm not feeling great. I'm functional, but not great, so this will just be a short video, a how-to. Got a viewer question that I want to tackle. Now, before you guys all laugh at what I'm going to answer, relax and breathe, because we were all there at one point, right? We were all new to the game at one point, and we probably didn't have a clue what we were doing. I remember when it was like the cargo drops, where you pick up cargo at a station and have to drop it off somewhere else. I had no idea how to do those. I had no clue. I remember one time I ended up like clicking and just like eject the cargo, because I don't know what else to do with it, so I'm like, you know what, forget it, eject. So the question is, how do you install a passenger module? I'm going to tackle that issue. Then at the same time, I'm going to review different ways on how to pick up and drop off passengers, because that's part of the thing too. So, but I think I might as well use the Don Carnage file, but I'm not going to actually do anything else with it though. So, don't worry, it's going to be okay. Let's get going. How to, how to use or install a passenger module. Okay. So let's make this as quick as I possibly can, because I need to make a phone call to my neurologist. I called them a few nights ago, about 2 nights ago, because I was having some problems. They're getting kind of severe, so I had a call. And it was a choice between using some really hardcore stuff that they had given me, or just taking my regular stuff early. Doctor says, just take your regular stuff early, and if it continues, go ahead and use the other stuff, then give us a call though. So, thankfully things, went okay. We're just going to dump the Avenger right here. Again, we're not going to actually save the file, so she'll be sitting right here for us next time anyway. I want to get her cloaked first. Okay guys, so step one, and actually this is probably not the best way to start, is it? Okay. You know what? Maybe a more realistic file. That might be fun. A more realistic file. Let's do that, shall we? I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Because at this point, that's not realistic. You're not going to realistically have unlimited funds, basically, and your own stuff to dock with. So that's not... Let's tone it down a bit, shall we? I got a little bit older game. Something where I still have money, though, but not that much. As I scroll through all these files with lots and lots of cash. Those Midnight Fox. That might be... Let's do Midnight Fox. Okay, let's do this one, guys. I don't remember why I called it that. It's kind of like my pilot code name for that file. You guys have never seen this one before. Oh, but of course I have one of these. It used to be like a Pioneer. She's just kind of the Vixen, yeah. That's why I call her the Fox, because it's called the Vixen. What else do I have? Let me just find out if I have anything else first. I don't. Neat. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so here's how we install a passenger module. So first, let's uncloak my favorite little ship in the world. Okay. And first, guys, so here's step one. Find yourself either a trade station, okay, a military base, or I guess even realistically, it could be a shipyard or a refinery depending on what kind of ship you want first. So basically, first you need a ship. If you already have a ship, then skip this step. Okay, now I have one, but I want a new one for the demonstration. Let's go to this military outpost in Gitopia. So this is uncharted space. This is TEF territory. We're gonna hop into the outpost. Okay. Let's go to exit ship. Let's go to buy ship. And guys, first of all, check out the variants that they have available, okay? You have the shuttle A. Now, I think when it says A after the name of the type, I think it means just standard. So it's like standard shuttle, standard Hornet, Flyer A is standard Flyer, okay. Actually, let's go to the outpost too. Let's go to the outpost as well, so I can show you guys what I mean. Where is the outpost? There it is. Okay. I should say the trade station. We're gonna go to the trade station. In this case, they just call it Gitopia Station. Okay. So get out of that ship, buy a ship. You don't gotta exit your ship though first. I'm just doing it for fun. Again, notice Ranger A, Ranger H. Okay. So standard Ranger and then modified Ranger. H means it's a hauler. It's built for hauling cargo. It's been modified. Raptor A, Shuttle, Hornet, Pioneer P. Now what's the P stand for? The P denotes that it's designed for hauling passengers. Okay? Not that you can't haul passengers with the Pioneer A, although maybe you can't. I've never checked. But with the P, you know it has increased passenger capacity. Look down, for example, here with the haulers. Perfect example. Hauler A, standard hauler. Go down to the bottom. Hauler H, increased cargo capacity, designed for hauling more stuff. H for hauler, okay? Then hauler P, look, increased passenger capacity. So, first of all, decide how much money you have versus how much money you're willing to spend, okay? Because bigger vessels can haul more passengers. Smaller vessels can haul less passengers, okay? So I don't know what kind of budget you're looking at, but let's say you're just starting off and you want a more steady way to make money, okay? So let's do this. We want money. We want to be able to make it more steadily and more reliably. A good way to do that is with being a taxi or setting up an automatic taxi service. Let's get a Pioneer P and let's get moving. So click on it, buy and enter. Now if you're already sitting here with the Pioneer P, then that's great. That's perfect, okay? Now what do we do? First of all, we need to go to a military base. Military bases have all the fun toys. Now the Pioneers, they corner really fast, so these things are really nice. In terms of maneuverability, they're pretty good. I mean, this is crazy good, right? And that's before upgrades. Hop in and go to equipment. Now, the Pioneer P is already going to have a passenger module installed. So, but it's only a micro passenger module, so that's fine, okay? But let's say it didn't have one of those. Okay, now we got some more realisticness, right? So let's say it didn't have one. So let's say you have a vessel, it doesn't have a passenger module. Go to equipment, like I said, guys. First, let's go to show compatible only. Now, every vessel, in my opinion, should have something on it to defend itself. Everything. Point blank. Okay? So let's get some guns, first of all. Laser 2 for left turret. Right turret, same thing, laser 2. But guys, this, again, is up to you. This is your decision. This is just my preference. Rear turret, I want the launcher, missile launcher. And top will also be a laser 2. Mines, I don't like mines. We're just going to dump the whole thing. Shields, maximize that sucker. Engine, it's already maximized. Perfect. Power generator, max it out, baby. There you go. Capacitor, max it out. Electronics, guys, I recommend definitely, if you want to set up an automatic taxi service with a maxed out passenger module, it's very important to make the thing cloak. Okay, otherwise it's going to get into fights that it cannot win. And you're going to lose a very expensive piece of equipment. And when you're starting off with small amounts of money coming in, this is essential. Okay? If you can't afford it, hold off on it. But when you can afford it, buy it. Countermeasure, max it out. Now, how do you install a passenger module? First of all, you got to keep in mind that not every single vessel can necessarily install a passenger module, at least if I'm remembering correctly. Okay? I don't often use smaller vessels and put passenger modules into them. Okay? So this is like the smallest vessel that I'm aware of that has a good passenger capacity. So let's click on passenger module. Now, typically if the things can have them, the option to click on will be there. So click on it. And now, as long as you have the box checked for show compatible only, you're going to get some options on the right-hand side under where it says passenger module. Click on the biggest one. Biggest being more expensive, because every single one has a different passenger capacity. Micro passenger is only one. You know, click info, for example. Okay? The passenger module provides life support in hypersleep pods for humanoid life forms. Look to the right. Capacity 1. It holds 1 person. As opposed to this one, medium. Click info. Okay, look to the right. Capacity 5. Not bad, right? Now, if you have the hauler P, the hauler that can haul passengers better, you have another option as well. Okay, so medium's not even the best one. But let's click on buy. It's the same process anyway. So now it's installed. Okay, so now we have installed the medium passenger module. Let me undock. What's all that fighting out there anyway? Guys, knock it off out there, would you? Seriously. Alright. Let's undock. Let's cloak, because that's getting hair-raising out there. We don't want to get involved in that. Okay. Now, first of all, it's always good to go to ship orders. So let's click on the 3 line bars in the lower left-hand corner. Click on ship. Click on orders. Let's go to fleet settings in the lower right-hand corner. Under general, have it dock, cloak. Then under stance, we want to get rid of both of those boxes. So unselect attack hostiles and intercept hostiles. Because regardless of whether or not you're flying this thing, now if you're flying it, you can do whatever you want. But if the computer's flying it, you want it to do its job, which is to transport passengers. You don't want this thing to get into fights. So as long as it's going to cloak, it's going to avoid battles now. Point blank. This thing will just be to transport passengers, whether you pilot it manually or not. And then pick a home base for the fun of it. Pick base. I'm gonna go with Gitopia Station. Okay. Actually, better yet, let's do something different. Let's go with Military Outpost in Gitopia. They can repair your vessel better and rearm it too. So that's perfect. It's a little thing on my screen. I'm gonna get it off real quick. Done. Perfect. So now you're all set. Go back to fleet settings. Now, if you wanted to, you click on Special and click Transport Passengers. But first, let me show you how to do this the manual way. Okay? So now, let's find some passengers. Head to the nearest station. We could just turn around and go back in here, but I don't want to. So, let's do something different. Let's go to that thing. So first of all, these things do not come obviously preloaded with passengers. Here's how you can tell if you have passengers in your ship. Click on the bars, click on ship, see where it says passengers, see how it's gray? The bars are gray. There's no one in here. That's how you can tell. That's one way you can tell. There's another way also. Let me show you that as well. Click on this baby here, pop in. Okay. Now, in the left-hand side box, where it says Pioneer P, Africa, it gives you all the little options. And depending on the station you entered, you should have the ability to pick up passengers. Click on where it says passengers. Now, bottom right of this box, it says passengers on board. 0 out of 5. There's no one on board yet. Now, this is where things get a little complicated, so I'll try to slow down, but pay attention, okay? First of all, you always want to look out for the highest fare possible, okay? Or you can just try to, shuttle a bunch of guys back and forth in small areas. It's up to you, though. Really, it's up to you. Okay. Now, the best fare we can probably do here is... we'll say it's right here. It's the Halimus Hospital run. Click on your fare that you want. Click on Toggle Waypoint, first of all. So you have a waypoint to go to now. And then click on Pick Up. Now, click on Passengers again. Let me show you how you know you have them on board. Click on Passengers. Lower right-hand corner, it says Passengers on board 2 out of 5. Now you can also go down this list, and now that we have a waypoint, the purple star, or pink purple star, if you see any other pink purple star people on this list, you can click on those and pick them up as well, okay? If I can find an example, I'll show you that later on, guys. Now, to manually get these guys to their, their place. Let's undock. Let's cloak. We're going to manually fly. Follow the purple star. Pink, purple star. I'm seeing it as pink, guys, and I'm not sure about you, but I see it as pink. So, this thing's not quite as fast as a Hornet, but it's good enough. Well, he doesn't want me, does he? He hates me. Look at him. Bounty hunter. Arnie? Is it Arnie? Arnie the dinosaur. I don't know. So, a ship like this, it can probably take on Hornets. I forgot to rearm it. I'll fix it later. It's not a big deal. I would have preferred I would have preferred different weapons. Let's see, any military bases? No. We're not. Hey, get out of my way, dude. Get out of my way. Move, get out the way. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it G-rated, guys. So you all know the song I'm referencing. We know we could have. You guys know I could have done it differently, right? Move, get out the way. Move, bleep, get out the way. There you go. So anyway, yeah. So if you want to manually do this yourself, you can, okay? And obviously it's better to know than not know how to do it. So let's learn how to do this. So it's more than just install it and buy it, right? You have to know how to use the bloody thing, okay? In my opinion, that's a lot more difficult to do, in my opinion. Installing it's the easy part, realistically. So still 1K to go. There's our target. There we go. Get away from me. Yeah, this thing's not as fast and maneuverable as the Hornet, but it comes pretty close. Follow the star, you're good to go. As soon as you pop out of these green things, all your speed's gone. Pump it back up to full. And now, here we are. We're there, dudes. We are there. Attention all passengers, thank you for flying on the Africa. Here at Africa Airlines, we appreciate your business and do hope you will consider us in the future for all your flying to and from needs. In the future, you could also consider buying your own spacecraft, but that's kind of expensive, isn't it now? Sorry about that, folks. Just a little humor. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the in-flight movie, Flying Miss Daisy. And please help yourself to the concession stands in the back. I'm sorry, that's just another joke. We don't have concession stands. Look at that. Warning shot across our port bow. Okay, well anyway, that's okay. And we do accept payment via check, Visa, and or cash. And space credits are nice too. Once again, we hope you've enjoyed your flight, and please do not get up until this vessel has come to a full and complete stop, and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Thank you. Now, get the heck off my vessel. And guys, just like that, upper left-hand corner, 2 passengers have been removed, credits have been added. So if you go to passengers now, bottom right-hand corner of this box, passengers on board, 0 out of 5. Congratulations, you have just done a successful pickup and drop-off run. Okay. So let's see here. Just look around. Okay. Look for a quick station, guys, to go to real quick here. Orbital Farm. Let's try that real quick. I'm going to try to show you an example, if I can, of what I was talking about earlier. Okay. Passengers, and let's see here. Probably not going to happen. Alright, no big deal. Okay, so sometimes the idea is in these boxes, you're going to see multiple groups of passengers heading to the same exact place. Okay, so what happens is you would like click on toggle waypoint, and this purple pink star would pop up multiple times in the same box in different areas. Let's find another base to go to. Whoa, okay, whoa. Wow, that's too much. Too much motion for me. Okay, that's better. Slow it down a little, right? Slow it down. Okay. So we're almost done with the demonstration. Forgot to cloak. Okay, passengers, let's check this again. Come on, something. Almost. Lambda, TEF, rations, TEF. Oh, perfect. Check this out. Click on this one here, right? Look at it. Click toggle waypoint, and look at that. Perfect, right? You have two people going to the same place. Okay, see how that works? Now you can click on pick up, then this guy gets picked up, then go back into it if you have to. Click on another one, pick up. Now you have two passengers, each willing to pay you 620 credits for the same journey, okay? But usually you want to go for the biggest group you can hold that offers you the most amount of money that you can have. In this case, for example, this run here is probably okay, assuming Black Shell doesn't open fire on you. But in reality, you want to drop off people at a nice green location, such as this one here, probably, the shipyard in Lambda. Or you could take your chances, I suppose, with, I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. But you get the idea, right? Look for the highest fare. Typically, the most amount of people will get it to you, or the longest journey. Okay? More people, more money. Longer journey, more money. Get the idea? And that's it. Simple as that. Now undock. Let's cloak. Now how do we get this thing to do... how do we get this thing to do the job for us automatically? That's simple. Again, click on the three bars in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Click on Ship. Click on Orders. Just like before, click on Fleet Settings. So like I said, guys, make sure it's set to Dock and Cloak. Both of those should be checked. And again, if you have the money, please install a cloaking device if you don't have one already installed. Okay? Cloaking devices are essential for nice, safe, and cost-effective taxi service. It ensures that your little vessel does not get attacked and killed. Okay? Now go to Stance, and make sure neither box here is checked off. You do not want this thing picking fights. You do not want this thing in a fight. You want this thing to run, hide, and do its job. Okay, so general, both boxes are checked. Prefer to dock and cloak. Now, if you want notifications turned on, basically, then check the box down here. I don't need that happening. When it's doing things automatically, it's not going to be a big deal anyway. Stance, nothing checked off here. Leave aggression alone. Home base, have your home base picked out. Now go back to Fleet Settings, go to Special, click on Transport Passengers. Now what happens? Now it's going to find its own passengers to pick up, and then it's going to drop them off. And it's going to continue doing this process until you tell it to stop. Congratulations, now you have an automatic taxi service. Okay? Your little money-making thing, and there you go. So I hope that answers anyone's question, and I hope I've answered it thoroughly, and I hope I didn't rush too much either. Okay. And guys, again, I don't think there's any such thing as a stupid question, because we've all been there, done that before, where, you know, we were starting off in the game, didn't know a single thing about nothing. So it's not a big deal. You know, it's really not a big deal at all. Okay? So everyone is new at one point, so hey, I hope I could help. I'm glad I could help, I should say. And, as always, I have been Justin Pontarelli, doing some Interstellar pilot. Signing off for now and saying, guys, until next time, you know what to do. Please leave any questions, comments, and constructive criticism in the comments down below. And if I'm feeling better, guys, I will definitely make another episode of a Pirate Slave later today. Okay. But it's been really hot here. Where I am right now, we're going through a little heat wave. It's been around 90 plus degrees Fahrenheit, okay? If you want to know what that is in Celsius, run it through a converter pretty quick and easy on Google, for example. I don't know my conversion tables offhand, so, you know, but it's hot. It's hot enough that a little bottle of water is not going to hold me down very well, so yeah, imagine that. Just makes things hard. And with my condition, with my epilepsy, that's not good. Dehydration will take me down like that. So, with it being so hot out, my brain cannot focus on tasks too long before it starts to flip out and malfunction. So I've got to stop anyway for right now. So, guys, thanks for watching, and see ya.